Quasi Wolf, I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And this is more Will You Press the Button? And we're starting out with, you can perceive many different colors that no other human can see, but you're a butterfly. Now, who the fuck would press this button?
Well,
if I want to see different colors other humans can't see, I'll just do some fucking peyote. You understand me?
Now
that's the simple solution to that fucking problem.
Now, that's true. However, as Bart Simpson himself said, no one suspects the butterfly.
Yeah, but I mean, the butterfly can't do shit. That's why it's not suspected. No one's ever like, hey, did you impregnate my daughter, butterfly? Of course nobody says that, because the butterfly can't impregnate humans, because it's a fucking butterfly.
Well, that's a deal breaker.
It doesn't have a human penis. I'm not fucking being a butterfly. Fuck that shit. The butterfly can eat my dick, except it can't. It's a fucking butterfly. You're the smartest person on the planet, but everybody thinks you're mentally handicapped, and they do not believe you. I don't give a shit if they think I'm stupid, okay?
Fusion power, bitch.
I don't give a
I'll
shit.
do it.
I will create, also, they'll underestimate me, and then suddenly, I'm like, I own your shit, bitch! I own all your stuff! Suck it down! Suck it down! I'm pressing that shit, man. I don't care if people think that I'm mentally fucked up or whatever.
I like how your characterization of intelligence is the ability to own everyone's shit.
Hey, look, that's what I want to do. I want to own everyone's stuff. You gain the power to come up with the perfect advice to give to anyone in any situation, but your advice cannot ever work for you. Look, here's the thing though, right? I can sell my advice for sacks and sacks of gold. You understand me? I could open up a fucking television hotline and be like, I'm the psychic magic man, and I can fix all your problems. Hells to the yes, okay?
Okay,
you know
press
what?
that shit right now.
I probably do that now anyway, and people will pay me fat sacks of money for it. You're damn fucking right. I will always press that shit. You have an infinite amount of money and immortality. You can do whatever you want, but an entire football stadium filled to the brim with people will die. You are there to see it, and you can never die. Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's how I'm going to justify killing that entire football stadium.
Go on, as if I thought you wouldn't, yeah.
Is that, you see, technically, if you live forever,
right?
That means that I would live at, how many people are in a football stadium? Like 80,000 people, right?
Yeah,
but
like in a big one.
If I have, as long as my lifespan is at least 80,001 times that of a normal person, then it will have been worth it. Okay, it'll have been worth it. You understand what I'm saying?
That is really sketchy ethics, dude.
That's really sketchy ethics. So I'm not going to press the button, but I really like to, because living forever sounds fucking awesome. You are granted a wish every day, but you sleep in an airplane and wake up every morning because you were thrown out of the plane with a 1% chance that your parachute won't open and it can't be altered by your wishes. I am not pressing that shit.
No,
right?
that's...
Because that's forever. And I mean, with that 1%, in 200 days, the odds would be in the favor of me having been killed with a fucking parachute. I am not pressing that shit. Those 52% of people who press the button, it says it can't be altered by your... Hold up.
The parachute can't be altered.
But what if you make the ground made of fucking foam or something? Your body immune to damage?
I was gonna say,
I lost the ability to have wishes granted every day.
I was gonna say,
nothing.
I was gonna say, make my body made out of whatever they make Super Balls out of.
I didn't think that shit through. I did not think that shit through, and I lost the ability to have all of my wishes granted forever, okay? You'll be able to influence emotions on others, happiness, sadness, love, hate, etc., but there's a 50% chance those emotions will become yours as well. Now, you see, the thing is, even though I like murder and hate and shit like that, on the other hand, I want everybody to be all, happy and shit, right? That's why I make these YouTube videos, so they can enjoy my fucking greatness.
Exactly.
They can enjoy my greatness and be happy.
So what's the drawback? I make somebody happy and then I'm happy? I make somebody happy
and there's the drawback to that is there's only a 50% chance that I'll also be happy.
Freakish euphoria.
I just go and I make people happy until I'm happy, and then I'm all like, yeah, happy in the pants. Whoa! Whoa! I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You could make any cartoon, you could make any of your favorite cartoons come to life, but they would all sound like Justin Bieber. I don't want to make my cartoons come to life anyway, so fuck that shit. You could become any animal you want, but you would live at the vets. No, I don't want to become a fucking animal. Are you high on all of the cracks? You could relive any day or night you want, but you would have diarrhea.
Oh, God!
Okay,
No, it would ruin it.
I could relive it, though. It doesn't mean that I have to. So I'm going to go ahead and press it in case I fucking needed to, okay? You'll be the best player of your favorite video game and be slightly famous from it, but all of the money you make from playing it in competition will be burned in front of you after you win.
Drama.
Hey, look, it only says the money from playing it in competition.
Yeah, not the sponsorships.
It doesn't say sponsorship money.
That's the
which means
sweetest
that I
cherry.
can still make sweet fat stacks from selling video cards with my fucking name and penis on them, okay?
I knew you were going to say
pressing
penis.
that shit. You can buy the Corwin Murdercock GTX 980 anytime you want in stores, okay? You can live in any universe you want, but you can't interact with anything in it.
That's not living.
Fuck that shit. I want to interact with things. I want to put my penis in things. It's important. Telepathic connection to your hard drives and the internet can perfectly run digital programs in your mind and open or view any file, but you are mute. Okay,
I'm fine with that.
I want that, but on the other hand, what is my life about? It's about screaming in front of a microphone to people on the internet. But you know what? I'm pressing that shit anyway, because if I had that kind of connection, I'd just create some sort of like talking box or something like that.
Damn
like
right.
Stephen Hawking has, and I'd just be like, yes, I am Computer Corwin, suck upon my murder cock. That's how that shit would go down. You could have any pickup truck you ever created exactly how you would want it.
We did that already.
But if anyone asks you to help, we already did this shit. Fuck you. You would kill Hitler before he came to power, but most people who were born afterwards would never have existed, and the world would be populated by an entirely different set of people.
Meh.
Look. Who cares about the different people? Then they would become the same people. So look, I'm gonna kill Hitler because it's always been one of my personal fucking dreams to kill Hitler with my murder cock. You get paid to go to college, but classes are in a language you don't know. Look, I'm getting paid, right? So I'm getting paid to go to college and basically do nothing.
And learn a second language.
That's a fucking win-win, bitch. It's a win-win. You get every game and console made by a company of your choice, but they immediately go out of business. Well, here's the thing, right?
I'm just using that as a poison pill.
Here's the thing. Sega is basically dead anyway, right? So I get a free Sega Dreamcast and a bunch of Sega games, and they get to stop shitting on all of the franchises that we love and maybe have to sell them off to people who will use them better. I'm pressing that shit. Fuck you, Sega. You're better off dead. You will live with the love of your life, but you will die before them. I'm planning on not dying, okay? So I'm not pressing that button because you see, the thing is, I would like to live in a world in which neither I nor my lover dies, right? You want to have a future where we're immortal and we're living on top of clouds and having sex with angels and shit like that. That's what I want in the future. You become nearly immortal, but you become deathly allergic to the food you love the most. This is how you die. You know, I don't love any one particular food so much
that
I wouldn't be willing to trade that shit for a taste of that sweet, delicious fucking immortality, living forever, having sex with angels. It'd be fucking amazing. I'm doing that shit, okay? I will live forever. You can bed any woman whatsoever, but your turds are spiky and rock hard.
Ah.
What the fuck? Okay, look, I've got no problem in the loving department anyway.
Exactly.
But having spiky, rock-hard turds would really fucking suck, so I'm not pressing that shit.
I'll take my chances on my own, man.
Yeah, I am not going to have pointy turds tearing my asshole open every day just so I can do something that I could fucking find a way to do anyway. You could predict the future, but you could do nothing to change or affect the outcome. Fine, I can predict the future, and then I can make bets on it to the side. Yeah,
that's not predicting. That's not changing.
That's not changing the outcome. It's changing the fat stacks of money that I'm going to have. Okay? So I'm pressing that shit. Okay, so we're going to stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that sexy thumbs up button. Spicy Waffle signing out. Through the vent, and I'm going to go straight up his asshole. Oh my God! I just destroyed him, literally destroyed him in the face, bitch. What? You like it? Oh, hell no, they're coming for me. They are coming for me. I gotta fucking avoid this shit. Oh, yeah. Walk the fuck away in the back. How did he not see me